finding really nice boots when you've got big feet is so difficult. And this year I've been trying to find a more dressy boot that comes in my size. I've basically been struggling. I watched Brittany Pockets and Bows. I watched her video on these Givenchy Shark boots. And basically everything that didn't work so much for her, I thought would work for me. So I picked them up. This is actually my second choice of luxury boot that I wanted. I've already ordered and tried the Jimmy Choo boots that I put here. These beautiful boots. They came and I couldn't get my foot in them, so they had to go back. So I ordered the Givenchy Shark boots in the bigger size that they had. In the description on the Givenchy website, it does say to go up a size, and I've been watching other reviews as well, and everybody says like they run small, go up a size. And so I did that, and I picked up the bigger size that they had, and I crossed my fingers. So you guys would have seen how the boots came. I ordered them directly from Givenchy. I didn't actually check if anywhere else had them. I just knew from all the reviews that I was watching that that was the best place to go. I just knew from all the reviews that I was watching that you could definitely get them directly from the website. They do have loads of different colours. I quite like the grey, but the black is the only one that I could see anyway that goes up to a size 44. So I thought I'd stick with that. I had a few mixed feelings about this boot. I know that about 20 or so years ago, this boot was really, really popular. And I liked it when it was popular. I was quite young, but I do remember seeing it around. And I know I would call the boot a classic. I know it's a staple for the brand. And I just really wanted something that I could wear during the cold months to dress up my outfits or wear with more dressy outfits. I have a heeled ankle boot, but I wanted like a heeled long boot, and also I didn't really want the heel to be too high because I'm not the best walker in super high boots. So when I saw that these boots aren't so high, I think they're about 3 inches high, I thought that they might work for me. I do also love the lock detail on the boots. I know that this is like a newer adaptation of the lock, but the only thing that I was looking at the boot and thinking, was the shape of the toe. I really don't like this almond toe, but I thought to myself, okay, you don't like the almond toe, but because of the shape of it, I thought I might get a bit more space in it, because the Jimmy Choos that I ordered are very narrow at the front, and I think that was part of the reason why I really struggled to get them on. So I thought, okay, maybe I might be able to swallow the almond toe and deal with it, because I really like the rest of the boot. So these boots came immaculately. I really like the smell of leather, and they smell so good. They smell of leather. They are very, very good quality boots. As soon as you open the box, you can just sense that it's a really good quality boot. They are actually quite comfortable. So I haven't mentioned yet, but they did fit. So they are comfortable. They do have like a padding that runs on the inside that you kind of feel as you put your foot through. You guys can't really see that, but I'll do some close-ups so you guys can hopefully see what it looks like on the inside. You do have to push your foot through this boot though. There is no zips or any way you can kind of open it to give yourself a bit more space to get the boot on. You can see that it's covered here. The wedge is covered. Again, I'm going to try and do a close-up so you guys can see, but you can kind of see that there is a wedge under there. Let's talk about size. So I definitely think this is a boot that you have to go up a size in, as if you've been watching any other reviews, you've noted or noticed that most people, if not everybody, say go up a size, and it is actually written on the website as well that these run small. I definitely would not have been able to fit these if I had bought them in my original size. I would say that my feet are quite narrow, and for a narrow foot, I would say that these feel quite close. They're not tight up the sides or anything like that, but they're definitely snuggly. I wouldn't say that there's much space in them. So if you've got a wider foot, I'm not sure if they come in half sizes, but if they do, I might even suggest going up a size and a half, just so that you get a bit more width in the shoe. Calf size. I measured my calves before I ordered these. because they do also come in the wide calf option, but the wide calf option doesn't go up to a size 44. So I was slightly concerned that I might order the standard fit in my size and it would still be too small across the calves. I would say I generally have quite standard to slim calves and ankles. I am carrying a bit of extra weight on my legs because I am postpartum. I did have twins about 5 months ago, but at the moment my calves are measuring at 14 inches and I was able to slide these on quite comfortably. However, the leather on these when they first come is quite structured. It feels quite firm, and so I found that although I didn't feel as though the boot was tight, if I moved my legs in certain positions, the top of it almost kind of pressed against my skin. So I got a little bit of like boot cleavage at the top a little bit sometimes, depending on the position I stood in. The more I wear these though, the less that happens. So I have also heard that you can stretch these boots. If you've got a similar size calf as me, then I don't necessarily think that would be necessary. I think it is definitely something that would get softer over time. I think if you've got a calf that's any smaller than 14 inches, I think that you'd be fine either way. I have been able to try these on with jeans on and pull them up and they felt fine. And I have actually been looking through pictures of people with these boots on, and I have noticed that depending on whether the person's standing still or walking, the boots do tend to kind of crease on some people. If your calves are any bigger than mine, then I would consider getting the wide calf option. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen what the measurements for the boots are, so you can actually measure your calves and your feet and compare it to the sizing chart that they have available, just so that you're sure. So for me, sizing went okay. I know I'm quite tall. I'm about 6 foot tall, so I do like the length of these boots. I do like the way that they fall just under my knee. If you're tall like I am, then I think that these will fall at a nice length. I did consider getting the short ones, but again, I couldn't see any short ones that came in the extended sizes, so that kind of made a decision for me. Also, I'm not sure that I'm sure about them. I think I do prefer the look of the longer ones. So I was quite happy with these when they came. One of the only other things that I think is worth considering with these is the creasing. And I know that in the reviews that I've been watching, that has been mentioned, but I don't think I've realized how much the creasing might be a thing for me. Basically, in my experience with these boots anyway, they only really look like this. And when I say like this, I mean like straight. Basically, if I'm stood still and my legs aren't bent. Otherwise, most of the time, the boot is kind of creased here. Depending on how I put the boots on, this extra bit of leather hair sometimes gets caught underneath the heel. So initially I thought I had stepped in something, and that is what I was feeling underneath the heel, but in fact it was the leather that had kind of fallen backwards. I would say that all of these things sound pretty trivial, right? Because of course it's a shoe, so and it's a boot, so it's gonna bend. I don't really think I anticipated how much it would affect the appearance of the boot. You can see these boots are new. I think I've tried them on maybe twice, maybe 3 times, and you can already see that the creasing along the leather is already quite evident. It did come with stuffing and with a dust bag for each boot, so I do think that when storing them, I'm probably going to have to put the stuffing back inside of it just to make sure that it keeps its shape. I also needed help taking these off. I wasn't able to take them off by myself. I don't know if I was just being lazy. I have been a bit tired, so it might be that. But I did try to tug at them a few times, and I was really reluctant to kind of You know, sometimes when you're taking off shoes, you might press one foot on the heel of the other to try and pull it off or push it off. And I was really reluctant to do that with these because, of course, I don't want to ruin them or create any dents or anything on them. I do think these are really beautiful boots though, and I think that they are very classic. I think I might do a video on how to style these boots. It might actually give me an idea of how I might wear them as well, and give me some more time to think about the creasing. You can even see like there's a line here already. If you guys have any ideas about how I might prevent that, do feel free to comment down below. I'm going to do a bit of research on it because I really do love them. I think that they are so pretty and they're actually exactly what I'm looking for, and I can't really think of any alternatives that might fit what I want. The details, I'm going to show you a close-up of the lock details on each of them. You can see that on one side, one is gold, and on the other side it's silver, and this gold lock has like Givenchy written on it here, very small, so you guys might not be able to see it here. And this side this side also has Givenchy written up here. Yeah, kind of embossed in the silver bit up here, but I'll show you guys close up. I have also been seeing some dupes of these, and I just feel like the style is so notable to Givenchy that I don't know how I feel about, I'd save a ton of money, but I'm not sure how I feel about wearing any dupes. So definitely these are the only ones I'm considering for now, and I do like the brown as well. So for any of you guys who are interested in the extended sizes and sizing for these boots, especially if you're a tall, big-footed lady like me, I hope this video has been helpful. Do subscribe and turn on the notification bell because I do think I will be doing a styling video for these. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.